How do we go from here to here and actually get a dog that's behaving for us? So this is Samuel. He's at the 7-day program for some friends of ours. Shh, sit. I was going to take him for a walk. He was acting silly, he was whining. Sit. So I'm just sitting him in the shade now of the car. It's already warmed up here in Texas. So I'm actually just allowing him to breathe and relax. And I'm loose lead. I'm making sure, sit. I'm correcting for sit and just making sure, sit. Making sure he's staying with me. So getting ahead of me, dropping his head and sniffing, wriggle bum, can't sit still. These are all things we're constantly going to work on. I'd really like to have this dog for 2 to 3 more weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. This is the kind of dog that would be fantastic if you just keep on him and stay on him. Sam, place, sit. He knows place. He doesn't know how to settle when he's there, but he does know the place command. Good. Boy. Samuel, place, sit, settle. I'm going to make him wait a little bit for a reward. Because sit. I want to correct this getting bored and moving around. He has like a 4 or 5 second sit. He has a 4 or 5 second sit. And that's it. Then he starts to want to do his own thing. And he becomes very disconnected to me. He starts doing this. I don't care what you're doing. I'm focused on place. He does the right thing, I reward. He does the wrong thing. Sam, settle. Settle. This is another one that's bitten as well. Because when he gets frantic and he doesn't get his own way, that's when he bit the owner. Because he's been given everything and everybody spoiled him to death. Sit. So he's never had to behave. So as soon as anybody tells him he has to behave, he lashes out because it's not right for him. Sit. So we're going to combat that. This is boring. I know that. Sit. I'm definitely going to move him to a pinch collar. That's become the decision here. Sit. Good. Good boy. Heel. It's a good start for him. I'm going to take him out again this afternoon. I'm going to practice this, and you guys will see him tomorrow. Samuel just does his own thing. He's in constant fight mode with me. He literally is, using all of his weight against me. This is what he's gotten away with. So apparently he knows place, sit, stay, here, heel. Apparently he'll walk heel off the lead. I've not seen him walk heel on the lead, so I'm not gonna try him there. Marking again, that's not peeing. If they need to take a pee, they'll squat and pee. He's just marking, squirt, 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 marking everywhere. So it gives you a little look into his mind. What is he trying to achieve? He's trying to dominate everything. So obviously I'm starting now from a position that a lot of you guys are starting from. My dog is already doing this. I'm not working with a 4-month-old puppy that doesn't know anything. I'm working with a dog that's getting a little hardened about, like you can see, just wanting to fight me and absolutely do his own thing. So the question is, how do we go from here to here and actually get a dog that's behaving for us? Good boy. I don't want to fall out with him. But I'm going to stop letting him get away with silliness. Let's, you know how we normally start? We normally start with follow me, right? Let's do the same thing. I know he's older. I'm going to treat him just like a puppy that knows nothing. But I am going to try and progress him through faster because really he should know this stuff. Not 100% sure what's happened in the other. No, heel, heel. Bump on the lead. Watch the left hand. Good. Oops, I dropped his reward. Heel. Heel. Samuel. Good. Place. Sit. Nice. Good boy. Good boy. Heel. 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 Good. Heel. Yes. Place. Sit. Good. Good. Now I'm using the place boards because he obviously knows this command quite well. I'm using the place boards to start getting control with him. Sorry, they've eaten supper, so they're going to be thirsty. Heel, 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 heel. Look at the left hand. Bump, bump. Good. Bump. Heel, heel, heel. Good. Reward. Heel. Heel. I'm using the treats to achieve here now. Good. Samuel. And I'm only using his name right now because I've tried his name a few times. Samuel. Yes. Good. Do you notice also when I call him, I'm immediately moving backwards. I'm going to do it this way this time so you get an idea of what I'm doing. So I start here, look. I'm going to end up probably here somewhere. Samuel. Good. I'm just using his name. I don't want to confuse him with commands. You can bring the commands in. Samuel. Samuel. Good. So he tried to bolt to the settle. He tried to bolt to the place boards, and I was immediately going the other way and turning it into pillar 2, right? So obviously he's got pillar 3, which is place. They've done a lot of this at his house. They've missed getting this connection with him on the healing. So yes, I'm progressing quite quickly, but he's also older and he's had 6 weeks with another professional trainer. Not quite sure what's been done, so I'm going through my normal routine the way I normally do because I know that this gets attention. So if you take a look at the difference between how we started, yes, he's still acting silly. I should be addressing this just with, hey, Samuel, settle. And straight telling him that he's in trouble for jerking me around on the lead. But look at the difference in healing from what we had to where we're at. We're only 10 minutes in. Settle. So again, this is Samuel. He's obviously out of control, but he belongs to a lovely couple. And he's just absolutely doing his own thing. So you saw yesterday we took him down to the pavilion. So I'm just going to take him up the road. Now, I am going to sneak my leash up high on him. So I've got a nice high leash here. Heel, 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 heel. It's a good note to make for yourself actually, is when you're out with people and with your dog, I leave the left hand side for the dogs, the right hand side for the people that are with me. Heel, heel. I'm giving him a bump on the lead, then I'm going to start changing direction because he seems to want to just pull. Heel. When I'm going forward, heel. My goal is to go back to my slack lead, heel. Good. So what I'm doing, and this is an important part to note, this is part of the correction. So when he pulls me and I make a correction, watch carefully. I'm going to throw slack into the lead first and then pop and go straight back to slack. The mistake most of you guys are making is from a tight lead, you pull. So imagine if I push you right now, you'd adjust your stance and you would put your weight back into my push. Whereas if I there, which is this pop, and it's straight back to slack again, we get control. Watch. Heel. Samuel, heel. Good. Again, look at his demeanor and behavior. I've got to get this head up. He's always getting ahead of me, always, 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 and I'm constantly correcting. So when I leave off now and he gets ahead, I'm going to turn and just leave. Watch again. I turn, my eyes are here. He's on the wrong side, that's okay. I do that a few times. Heel. Now I have him with me. See how I'm adjusting my speed? It's a huge difference from yesterday. We start putting in these basics, then we just practice. Samuel, day 4 of 7. He is obviously pulling around the lead on the lot. I think I've made the decision to go to the pinch collar with him this morning because he needs He is already older, and he just needs a stricter correction. Good. So what I'm going to do, I've got the pinch on him. I am going to just use it to tighten as I need to make that correction. Sorry, we got a bunch of contractors here this morning. Heel. So he gets ahead, I tighten it. Heel. Heel. If he continues to fight me, which he is, because he's so accustomed to pulling, every time you pull him back, even though you get the pinch, he's so accustomed to pulling, I'm going to turn, oh yeah, and I'm going to give a little pop as I go. Because it's so patterned, when you see them about to make a mistake and then change their mind and come back with you, they're starting to make good decisions with you. You know you're getting through. Here, look. Normally, itchy bum all the way and going and doing his own thing. No pressure on the lead whatsoever, letting him make good decisions, but now we have to start correcting those bad mistakes because he's understanding them. Heel. Good boy. How hard is it to understand? Stay beside of me. It's not that complicated. So he's choosing to tell you no, right? No, I'm not going to do that. What are you going to do about it, right? Heel. Sit. One time. If not, I correct now. Now I'm laying down the law. This behavior is unacceptable. I'm not having this anymore. That's BS. Knock it off. We're fixing it today. We're at day 5. I've switched him to the pinch collar. I think he's going to need it, especially for the folks that own him. They're a little older. And good boy. I'm going to give him a little drink of water. You want a drink, pal? He's normally not a very big, don't you pee on there. He always wants to hike his leg. Now I'm stopping that. This marking everything has to go. I don't mind him taking a wee. I don't mind him peeing, but absolutely hiking his leg on everything that there is, I'm just not going to have it. Heel. That's how we can turn them around so quickly. Not by beating them up, beating them down, just by being very, very consistent. Making sure the routine and the schedule's consistent, making sure the work we're doing is consistent, and certainly making sure that both our rewards and heel and our corrections are understood by them. Now with him, everything's becoming much more balanced. Sit, stay. In training, there was no balance when we started. It was all telling him he was wrong. You're wrong for pulling, you're wrong for doing this, you're wrong for doing that. Now we're getting more balance. I'm hoping that we're at the 50-50 point here, where half of the time I'm correcting for what he's doing wrong. Sit. Half of the time I'm now getting to reward him for what he's doing well. I'm even bending down, putting my hands on him. I'm not emotional about this. This is a system, this is a process. If I apply all of these steps to any dog, basically, especially dogs like this though, if I apply this process and system, sit, I'm going to win. It's predetermined. I've proven it 15,000 times that this just works. Follow the program, this just works.